Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza 3. Zhuge Liang temporizes with Lu Su / Zhao Zilong captures Guiyang. I'm the mysterious JG.
And I don't know who any of those people are. I'm the lethal feline.
Oh, you're not even Zhuge Liang? Oh my goodness. Not even. Well, no, the part in Lethal's defense, half the time he's Zhuge Liang, the other half of the time he's Kong Ming. Who can keep up? It's crazy. Alright, folks. I'll tell you what's crazy. What's crazy is going to Cave of Insanity. And that's exactly what we've done. So let's proceed to the end of this place with our forever ice blocks.
Not forever ice blocks when we're around.
Yeah, it's like very temporary ice blocks, in fact. I'm just going to casually wander away from you guys. You don't threaten us. Curious Aqua.
Well, these aren't any kind of big monarch.
The little prince of monsters here. I do think these monsters are probably supposed to be tough, the way that the plot's treating them. You guys all good?
Yeah, I'm completely fine.
This is pre-rendered. Read it quickly.
Well, I can keep going.
I can keep going too. What is this place? I can keep going. I sure can. I can definitely keep going.
Why the
There's
around those
something back there. A creature. It's a nuclear walking battle tank. What? It's some kind of Fallujah monarch, yo.
Buzz, is that a king of Fallujah?
Judging by the size, it's definitely a king type. It's king type.
King
Pokemon.
type.
But it's not. It seems different from the king type I fought previously.
So what's the matter, Mr. Tao?
This
Getting
Fallujah has been
performance
tampered
anxiety?
with. There's some kind of device attached to it.
Oh, it's a cyborg Fallujah. Holy shit.
It's just a tracking collar or something. That device is very old, from the age of God.
Oh, dragon breath. Yuck. Whatever the case, it seems the fight is inevitable. All of you prepare for an attack.
What were the guys in the Age of God planning to do with this monster?
We'll check after we kick its butt, right? The Ryza.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's go, everyone. Yeah.
So how old is this fucking creature? Nobody knows.
Well,
When it was the Age of God, it could have been 6,000 years ago. It could have been last week.
well, it's got a tracking thing from the Age of God, but maybe it only recently found it. Anyway, I think it's going to be okay.
Serial life bar. What happened?
So, yeah, we can get a key from it.
Key acquired. Oh, good.
You can
It's another good
get-
key.
Air increase L. There you go. That's good.
Buff effect invincible. All right.
Not sure I care about that. Let's use a Uni on it. What the hell? Let's drop a trio craft while we're here.
Ben, you survived.
That was easier than the Queen Fallujah or the King Fallujah from the prior game, I think. Oh,
Well,
we gave it the
yeah.
sending. It's off on the far plane now.
Is anyone hurt from that little speed bump?
I guess the Fallujah came pretty hurt, but
We're fine. It was a really dreadful monster. They should have made it, stronger.
But so yeah, it was dreadful as far as bosses go. It wasn't challenging it anyway. It's still moving.
It's a machine. It's the machine that was attached to the Fallujah. I don't think we should approach it blindly. We should keep our eyes open.
yeah, I was. I was literally looking at it there. I agree. I don't think we'll find anything out from just this machine. Are there maybe any clues left? Wait, what? They're just going to ignore that. Okay, whatever. Sure.
That's all. I'm gonna go poke it with my sword.
If only we could find some kind of Fallujah nest. Hey, there's a book here. It's really tattered. It will probably teach you how to make seeds or something.
I wonder what's written in it. Tao, can you read it? You're literate.
I'm gonna say, you too lazy? Oh, I see. It's in weird ancient language. Don't show it to Impel or anything. He's like the weird alchemist guy.
Because I won't read it over your shoulder. Don't worry.
Is this unbelievable? It's research material on Fallujah.
Research on Fallujah? Are you certain?
Oh, no, never mind. It's not. I was mistaken.
No, that says Iraq on it.
Oh, yeah, it seems like it. To summarize, the true identity of the inconsistent, morphologically grouped organism Fallujah is the white epiphyca itself. One could call this species a parasitic outer shell.
So maybe that's why those chameleons look the way they do.
Ah, because they are just regular chameleons that got Fallujah-sized. And there are like weird scorpions. Like the Fallujah generally do look like aminals. I wonder if like the dragons are enemies of Fallujah from before humans were using them as wappets. Fallujah attach themselves to living creatures, mainly mobile animals, though occasionally mobile suit Gundams, and use their magical power as a medium to take over and control their nerve centers. They take the form of insects if they possess insects, and beasts if they possess beasts. Oddly, they take the forms of fruits if they possess vegetables. Fallujah hate water, as it destroys the bonds of this epithyca. Oh, so like they're the aliens from Signs. Like, they're super powerful and dangerous, but if you splash a little water on them, they're completely destroyed. The characteristics that make it easy to convert any species into a fighting force and generate an environment that inhabits the survival of other species are very useful. This is making me wonder, are they weak against ice and they're not challenging enough that we'd ever noticed because they're supposed to hate water? Like, is that a new lore dump thing, or were they always weak against ice?
No, I don't think so.
So, people of the Age of God were using Fallujah as wappets? Like the one with that machine attached to it?
Wait, is that what I said? I mean,
Yep.
that could be it. Okay.
Pay attention, Tao, goddamn.
I mean, I was just reading. I wasn't, like, absorbing. I believe so. Apparently this machine is called a Deranger. Ooh, so it should be in the cave of Derangity. It says it is a distributor of power sent from somewhere else. Man, is it going to turn out like ancient alchemists made Fallujah in the first place? And they're even bigger assholes than we thought they were?
No, this is some kind of Protoss device. It has the right colors.
Well, it does kind of have a Protoss look. The Deranger. I mean, sorry, totally different voice here. The Deranger.
The Power Derangers.
Go, Power Derangers. The power gets sent to Fallujah's life core, their heart, to put them completely under control while also boosting their strength.
The life core. So an organ like the jewel in the Ravaging Queen.
On top of that, it seems like they use their habits in the breeding season to increase their aggressiveness.
Yeah, they're just constantly in rut. This must have been created through alchemy, because that's just how it works in our universe. A relic of an ancient advanced technology.
Oh, look, there's like a small wooden spoon. It must have been created through alchemy.
They alchemized it from a larger spoon.
Alchemists created this? Of all things, they made a tool solely for fighting. Because I've never done that before.
Say. Couldn't they have made something peaceful like a rose bomb?
Or lent Siberia's swords?
And this is architecture. Oh, don't hit me, boss. Apparently, many of the same machines are placed across the underworld, where Fallujah make their habitat.
It's as if the machines are a whole different creature. that takes over Fallujah. Ugh, how creepy. A thing that takes over things that take over other things.
It's like a Russian doll of like dominating parasites.
Yes, it's like a Matryoshka, fucking zombification.
That's actually pretty cool. I feel like Bronco the Vulture would probably enjoy like a Matryoshka doll with like different levels of zombies.
Hopefully Umbrella doesn't learn about this.
You said they increased their aggressiveness as well.
Yes.
Could it be that this machine was responsible for the invasion, causing them to act beyond the bounds of creatures?
You know, that is the thing we haven't really discussed. It makes them aggressive and also very horny.
Well, they did say they used their mating season.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the truth of what we heard about in the settlement? What people of the underworld did? Meddling with living creatures? So selfishly? Motherfuckers! Wait, are these my ancestors or Lila's ancestors? I need to know before I really commit to being angry.
There's no sense of sincerity towards living things, towards life. The Age of God folks were terrible people.
I hate them. I kill you.
Well, we've been asked to deal with the Fallujah, but maybe this was what Carla really wanted to show us.
Yeah, but there's a lot of supposition going on here. I mean,
That could well be. I can hardly believe she's someone facile enough to just test us with vermin suppression. Yes, I doubt her facility.
And the true test could have been whether or not we would notice the malevolence behind it, and if we failed to anger it. So everyone put on your mad faces for when we get back.
I'll help you out with this one, boss. Tao, express an interest in architecture.
ooh, it's the
What-
sorry, you
what's
were
going
wrong.
on?
It's the you were wrong. That is not how this works at all. Alarm.
And Faye's like, oh my god.
Ooh, really close to some upskirts there, but not quite.
I don't know, but it can't be good. It's like red and glowing and the music's scary.
It's sparkling benevolently.
I got it. The receiver was destroyed, but a vast amount of energy is still being delivered, meaning it's going to burst. Or possibly take over one of us.
Yeah, there's a bunch of energy coming from iron in that thing.
God. All of you, get away quickly. I feel like an Archon is about to be formed.
I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
Well, yeah, I like the idea of Tau and Lent having to form an Archon. Be like, power overwhelming. We do this for ire.
Unfucking believable. The clue leading us to the people of the Age of God just exploded.
There's nothing we can do. For now, let's go back to Carla and tell exactly what we experienced, and we'll be mad about it.
Let's deliver this Protoss knowledge to the Kala. Yeah, so this week, we don't expect you to know Metal Gear Cold. You have to know StarCraft Cold. We've changed which game you inexplicably are expected to be familiar with. So...
Thankfully, some of our viewers have watched
Yes.
StarCraft Survive.
Yes, the best of all the StarCraft games, StarCraft Survive. See, suddenly it's worth it to be here. Oh, but I only found 2. There's more. It's not over yet.
Snake?
No, I don't think that's gonna work. Here we go. Ah, and I didn't even get into combat.
It's like, what the fuck?
So fucking good.
So we're gonna teleport back or walk back?
Yeah, you're right. There's no particular. I mean, unless we want to take another crack at that fucking yeah.
Yeah. We can even go right up there. We don't need to go back to the
Oh, you're
Atelier.
right. I didn't actually. I forgot the default starting point is like not the place where the plot opens up here.
We saw things and stuff. I wouldn't recommend it. About the Fallujah. What was done to the Fallujah and, well, that it was doing to the people of the Age of God.
Oh, I see. That really wasn't the conclusion I was expecting.
No, really? I thought you were just going to kill the Fallujah and have them stop attacking us. But okay, whatever. You can feel sorry for them if you want. As long as you feel sorry for them after you've killed them.
Could it be that that was the information you didn't tell us?
Also, my stream is frozen. I may have lost JG there.
Oh, no, I'm still hearing you.
Before?
Are you hearing me? I am hearing you.
Okay, fantastic. My stream is back.
Oh, okay, good. All right, hold on.
Was about the thing you wanted to tell us that you didn't before was about the people of the Age of God or the core of the universe that I explained to you earlier.
Did I mention to go to the universe? I guess I did because
I probably do. I mentioned that to everybody.
Yeah, it was the plot at one point.
You know, yeah, the relative simplicity of she has a cute little pet and it's gonna die if she doesn't open a portal to hell. I kind of long for,
We've definitely escalated in what we do in these games. To I want to go into adventure. To I want to go to ruins, and there's also a Pokemon I want to not die.
right, to
Code of the universe.
well, okay. Now, because of the term code of the universe, it sounds like you're right, but you're actually now it is like,
Oh, like this one or two times I had this kind of weird like sensation, and now I'm going to explore the entire world to find out why.
Also, there's some islands that are causing a real ruckus. They moved into the neighborhood, and we don't like it.
I guess. Also, I like that the Ryza's like,
This is an intense moment. I have to share something with you that I think is incredibly important.
and Claudia's like,
I'm happy. It's fun to be here. I like being a blonde.
That's what the single brain cell is doing. You passed.
A kidney stone.
You did well to be angered. I'm glad that you brought your angry faces and to notice. Otherwise, I could not tell you what I am about to tell you.
You know I trust you even though you're humans because I'm not trying to cover up that my eyes are different colors. That's apparently a
Plus,
thing.
I'm totally badass.
I'm so very relieved.
From here, it is an elder's tale because I'm so wretchedly old. This may take some time, as I am also old, alright? So kick up your feet, get some tapioca, and let's get started.
We only got about 12 minutes left in the video, and JG and Lethal kind of agreed this would be the last one of the session, so fingers crossed, guys.
Yes, please tell us.
There was once a clan of people of the Age of God who appeared from the dragon's passions that opened in this land and wreaked havoc upon this entire area. It was known as a bad time.
so I guess we should wait and find out, but when she says they are a clan of people, is that a turn of phrase they always use when describing anyone? Or does this mean it's actually these fucking rabbit people who are at fault, and it's really not the vaguely human people after all?
I don't think they are on because they came through the dragon's passage.
Right.
Which,
So I think when she says clan of people, that's just like the Orin refer to groups of people as clans. I think that's
nah,
where
I
we're
need
going.
you to open up the history channel. Ancient alchemists. That's what it is.
Did
All right.
ancient alchemists build this portal?
They were armed with horrifyingly destructive wappets, employed the vicious and submissive Fallujah. They were kind of into it, and that's why they were so horny, and continued to fight us Orin for the longest time. This is me telling you, that they're human and not Orin. And one day they declared to us proudly,
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Wait, no,
and
that's
they
the wrong,
fucking left without
wrong-
elaboration.
Wrong story, hold on.
That they had uncovered the secret of the dragon's passage at last. I was there, I was like, what the fuck?
What?
During the decisive battle we faced, in order to not leave them at large, because we had wanted posters, they took their entire base ground of gathered desire and knowledge and mimicked an ancient dragon, and then left to a place beyond this world. I'm just picturing them having one of those Chinese dragons with people dancing in it. They just go through the portal. See,
They took their entire base ground of gathered desire and knowledge, mimicked an ancient dragon, and left. Oh, sure, okay,
They just took all their shit and stuff, got into a big old paper dragon costume, and went through the dragon's passage and left. Without elaboration.
Yes, all their base will belong to them.
The base ground was named exactly after their insolence. To quote, "A temple of all-encompassing wisdom."
The code of the universe.
No, it was a library, actually. There's stuck-up people who think they can know things because of libraries, or...
Sorry, I have something on my hand I'm looking at.
Indeedly do. That thing is not a pipe dream that you lot spoke of. It is a real existing temple in which all the wisdom of the people of the age of God is gathered.
The knowledge of how to be complete dicks.
What a laugh to claim to be a temple for the ones who have not a god to worship. Or perhaps for them, knowledge itself was God.
Actually, it's a little weird. They called it the Age of God, and they literally didn't have a god. It would be like if you people talked about having an age of Watabajigger. You don't have Watabajigger.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you had an age of Hatsune Miku and you had no Miku to worship, that's how it'd be.
Sorry. I'm guessing there was a war in the ruins of Nemet, too, right? These guys stir up trouble everywhere.
I don't know where that is.
I killed them.
Oh, okay. I suppose they were so consumed by knowledge that they could not see their surroundings.
Maybe, but I killed them.
That probably helped that they weren't looking.
So that's the history of the alchemistos.
Man, we were assholes.
And we still are.
I have no desire to make you alchemistos living in the current age take responsibility, but that is the truth. Some reparations would not be frowned upon, though.
Okay, here we go.
I don't want to make you take responsibility. As a matter of fact, I'm hereby outlaw anyone teaching about it because I don't want you to have any kind of guilt over this. You know, you're just teaching people to hate their own past, so we're not going to talk about it anymore. What about knowledge? It's basically a stronghold for bad guys.
Wait, what? So the concept of knowledge is bad. Thank you, Atelier Ryza.
You say the most satisfying things. I like you, kid. You may stay here as my personal human pet.
You've had a tough fight, Kana. Now I kill you. Who are you calling a kid? You're smarter.
I don't understand this whole thing about you guys being older, because it literally hasn't been brought up in front of me. So I guess this is where we explain that now. Maybe not.
So the code of the universe may have appeared in front of me, pretending to be completely innocent, but I was instead making a weapon of mass destruction.
Did it actually say anything about being innocent, or did it just kind of say, I'm the code of knowledge? Like, whatever.
Nah, but I did have the urge to say I am become death.
Destroyer of worlds?
Destroyer of underworlds.
Ah, both. Gotcha. I'm tracking.
Yep.
Yep. You know, Patty and I are major contributors to this story right now.
Doing great.
Lent too. We're totally part of this.
I cannot say until I see the real thing, but to think they are still carrying off the talented new blood. Whether they are pushing forward to further prosperity by taking in a younger generation, or they are trying to continue greedily seeking knowledge, I find it truly disagreeable. How dare they fucking learn?
Yeah, I want them all to die, and I want all knowledge to die. That seems reasonable to me.
The old ways are best.
Except that the old ways are actually the ways of the people of God, which are really, really bad. So,
Well, the
kind of old ways, but not that old ways.
The somewhat old ways are best. The very old ways, not so good.
A subset of the old ways are okay with me. Everything else is garbage. Like you'd get from a cold seed.
Those people of the age of God may be lurking somewhere in the carcass, waiting.
Interminably waiting until...
The Ryza? I mean, the Ryza. I mean, the Ryza.
There you go, you finally got it.
I'd get there eventually.
Don't worry. If that's the case, our tactic is going forth as set. We fucking nuke those islands.
I'm gonna get 2 rose bombs and combine them with some dragon's breath to make a tactical nuke.
Yeah, dirty bombs.
God, we're not just gonna blow them up with the nuclear explosion. We're also gonna salt the earth with radiation so that the Karkals will never support a philosopher life again.
Let's take Emperor and Lila back to Kirkin Island. We'll search that island and the palace one more time.
Oh, I wonder if we're closer to the end of the game than I thought we were. Yeah.
We're going back?
But I mean, it'll be a first time for you, kind of.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's official plot ones.
Hey, where you going? Hey, Carla, there's something I wanted to ask you. Why are you so small?
Carla, there's something I wanted to ask you. You guys really keep, like, Nemed kids as pets? What the fuck?
Oh, you did say you had something to ask after we finished all the talks. What is it? Does something bother you? Like the way I hate knowledge so, fervently.
Are you bothered by the fact that I haven't joined your party as a playable character yet?
Or is it because I have this Flavor Flav watch? Are you jelly?
Well, it's actually about a missing person, or more like a missing beast, something like that. His name is Clifford. Also feet.
And Siri, actually, like, she's one of your kind.
What do you mean, one of my kind?
One of you people.
Oh?
About a year ago, there was a child who we had to return to Orem alone.
I guess this is Siri.
For circumstances,
Or actually, maybe this is
No, I
Fee.
think this is Fee.
It's just weird for her to say it was a child.
around a year ago, there was a child we had to return to Orem alone for circumstances beyond our control.
Oh, are you talking about Fee? Oh, yes, thank you. He was delicious.
We eat those all the time. You return them. Do tell me more.
Were you given a full discount, or did you have to accept a store credit?
So it was like this, and that, and one of those.
Oh, like
then it
that, I
was
see.
Craig.
Oh, yes.
Why? That must be the Fairy of Solace. Or Solace.
I'm sorry.
doesn't matter.
Poor Lethal, I love you to death, man. But like, you see a word and you're like, what weird fantasy? Oh, fuck, it's a solace. Never mind.
No, it's just me having a speech impediment. Anyway, as the people of the Age of Gods sought to solve the mystery of the passage in scare quotes, these creatures were hunted until they disappeared deep into the mountains underground.
They're
That's
harder
about
they're harder to find now than a Fallujah nest.
I just can't forget the taste.
What? Fee is some kind of fairy of solace?
I can't believe Fee could possibly be this thing that I'd never heard of before, and I never knew what Fee was, and somehow this shouldn't really be that shocking.
All those like smoky visions should have told me more. Maybe I should have listened.
Indeed, what a curious turn of fate.
Anyway, bye.
You appeared from the Dragon's Passage, and you are chosen by the code of the universe, and you even know the Fairy of Solace. That's all a bunch of fucking coincidences.
I'm starting to wonder if you ever fought the famous Mountain Dew Dragon.
I did. That was me, and it was canon.
Tao is there too.
Carla, what's up?
Carla?
You're 100th Carla. What's going on?
See the phrase that pays.
There's a place called the Garden, rather, of the Fairy of Solace. Perhaps you could accompany me there for a little while. Perhaps your animal would be there. Your child, as it were.
By the way, who's the father? I'm just curious. It's none of my business.
Ooh, head to the Garden of the Fairy of Solace. Fairy of Solace quest, yeah. So, I just find it immensely charming that when she starts asking about, well, there's someone I wanted to talk to you about. Like, I love that you went to Sari. Because it's like the idea that Sari actually is someone that that Ryza might remember is just a wonderful idea, because the people who made this game do not seem to feel that way at all.
I'm more chuffed about. Oh, that's the Fairy of Solace. Let us go to the Garden of the Fairy of Solace for no particular reason.
Oh, you think he's like, oh, you mean you had a friend called Fee? Well, there's actually a whole species called Fee. Let's go to the Fee of Fee, which is the home city of the Fees, located on Fee Mountain on the other side of the Fee River.
They were hunted to near extinction because with the right spices, they're irresistible.
It's said that a couple of drops of Fee blood on anything makes it delicious. Well, folks,
They're the truffle oil of animals.
and they're even better if they've been possessed by Fallujah spores. All right, guys. Well, when we come back next time, there's two great things to wonder. Will we find Fee? And will JG remember to make Wappets for Lila and Empel?
He won't.
Probably not. Catch you next time.